Come on, big coin for the duck. We got it. What? Hey all, it's your favorite duck here, Derek the Duck, and a very good morning to you. Today is May the 26th, and I am on my third day of this Alaska cruise. Look at this. And today I decided to get room service, breakfast in bed, so to speak. Usually I go up to the buffet. Room service actually comes earlier than when the buffet opens. And plus it's nice. And also what makes Holland America unique is that room service is free, completely free on this cruise line, unlike on other cruise lines. Disney is one of the only other ones that does it. So that's really nice. I have my coffee this morning. It's gonna be nice. It's so nice to not have to get out of bed. You don't have to go up there to that crowded place, look for a table. I get my coffee here. I don't have to go up and refill it, just a little at a time to keep it hot. That's some good coffee. Let's see what we have here today. Look at this. I got cornflakes today. Cornflakes. That's nice, and it comes with this little milk. How adorable. That's nice. I like to put a little sugar on my cornflakes. Just a little Splenda. Never hurt anyone. Listen to that sound. Now that is delicious. Cranberry juice, very nice. We got fruit. Look at that. Look, Mom, look how healthy I am today. The duck gets fruit. A little cantaloupe. Delicious, delicious fruit. Some orange juice to wash it down. What else have we got here? I don't know these things. Toast for the duck. So you fill out this little form at night, which I did do. You know, you tell them what you want for the day before, and you fill out this little questionnaire, and as long as it's out by 2 a.m., I mean, they'll come in and deliver it to you. It's great. I did ask for jam and butter, and they didn't bring it to me, but it's no big deal. Look at this toast. Now here's the most important thing. This sort of vegetarian frittata thing that comes with a little hash brown. I've had this before many times. It's sort of what I always get when I order breakfast. And it's always so good. Let's try it today. Vegetables. Look at all this. Look how healthy I am. Just amazing with that goat cheese. Wow. Let's try this. Yeah. Wow. This is all so yummy. This is all so yummy. I'm so grateful to have this. What a wonderful way to start the day here on this Alaska cruise. I can't wait to finish this up, you know, go to the gym, take a nice shower, do some sightseeing. I have no windows here in my little interior room, but I'm not complaining because it's free, as is all the food and the room service, and just, oh, wow. What a great morning. Bon appetit. Hey y'all, so that was my breakfast this morning here on day 3 or 4. Can't even remember anymore. It's starting to all blur. But it is May the 26th. We are here on this Alaska cruise on the Newer Dam, which is a cruise ship with the Holland America line. It's been an amazing cruise, and today has been an amazing day. So after I had that wonderful breakfast in bed, really, I decided to go downstairs and play a little, you know what I'm going to say, Buffalo. I had to play some Buffalo on the slot machine downstairs, and I had to play it pretty quickly this morning right after breakfast because we were going to be landing in Juneau, Alaska shortly, and once you get on land they have to close the casino until we've disembarked. So while at sea and while the casino was still open, I decided to shimmy downstairs to the casino, play a little. It was so early in the morning that I was the only one in the casino, but I still had to play my Buffalo, and here's what happened. Oh, did I just play? Oh, I won. Okay. $1.20 a hand. Come on, Buffalo. Buffalo for breakfast. That's a winner. $0.40. I'm impressed. Come on, big coin for the duck. We got it. What? That's on the money. 8 free games. Come on, big money for the duck. Buffalo! One collection so far. Look, we might actually break even. Ooh, a second buffalo head collected. Third head collected. You little ripper. Maybe we'll break even. Real magic. And the duck breaks even. Buffalo. 52.08. I'll take it. My money today. Transferred to my card. Okay. Well, that was fun. Empty casino today. Just me, the duck, and Buffalo. So as you can see, that was an interesting game. I did put $21 of coin into that machine, so that was pretty cool. That of course counts. That has brought my coin in for this Holland America cruise so far to $101.60. Still not very good. And you can tell that Holland America is not too pleased with me because I tried to charge $1,000 of gambling money to my room this morning like I like to do. It's something I usually do on these cruises each time I go down there. I pull money, charge it to the credit card, take out the cash, and then pay it back to the credit card. It's a form of manufactured spend with credit cards. And unfortunately, it looks like they've cut me off. So this morning I went down there to play some Buffalo, and I asked for 1,000 and it said no. I asked for 500, it said no. I asked for 100, it said no. I asked for $1 and it said no. Okay, clearly I'm cut off. However, it could have been a thing where it resets every 24 hours. And since it was so early in the morning and not quite that long since I'd played the previous night, maybe I'm not really cut off. I'll try again tomorrow and report back, but it's not looking good. You can tell it's not looking good because I've been pulling a lot of cash these past couple of days, and I haven't been playing very much at all, only $101.60 of coin into their machines. Maybe Holland America isn't too happy with me. I did win at that game today this morning, $2.08. That's what I won. That was my profit. A win is a win. I'm happy with that. I also checked my YouTube earnings. The last time I checked was for my earnings from May 24th. So now I'm checking my earnings from May 25th. Looks like I made a little money, but I always do a little spreadsheet to show what money was earned on regular videos and then what money was earned on gambling videos. Looks like my gambling videos for yesterday, May the 25th, was $1.38 of ad revenue earned on gambling videos. So that gets to go on the spreadsheet, right? So I'm pleased with that. I could have just not played Buffalo Gold and made almost the same amount of money today through just YouTube rather than actually playing, but I do like to play a little bit. So that was my YouTube earnings, that was my gambling earnings, and that's pretty much all I did gambling related for the day. But this was our first day of going somewhere, and that was Juneau, Alaska. And, you know, I started the morning, I went to the gym, you know, after gambling and my little breakfast in bed. It was so nice. I was on the treadmill. I burned like 200 calories this morning on the treadmill. I'm very proud of myself. That means I can eat twice as much. Not really. But anyway, while I was on the treadmill, I saw that we were inside one of these passages, and you could see the mountains all around. And then I went upstairs, and they make these wonderful crepes. And I just sort of sat out there on the Lido deck or wherever and had a crepe and just looked as we were, you know, entering the majesty of Alaska. It was so beautiful. I don't have any view in my room. I'm in a very tiny interior room. That's what happens when they give you comped casino rooms. They put you in these tiny little rooms. Their idea is you're not supposed to be enjoying this room. You're supposed to be down in the casino giving them money, right? But whatever. So every now and then I'll walk around in one of the decks and just gaze out, pretend that that's my balcony room. Then we finally landed in Juneau. Alaska, and it was great. I wandered the streets. I'd been there before. It's a very tiny little town. Um, you can pretty much walk the whole thing in like 10 minutes, the little downtown drag. But it's nice to see it, and just to breathe all that fresh air, and especially if you're in this tiny little room like I am. It was nice to get off the board to get off board because yesterday we were on the ship the whole day. It was a sea day, and tomorrow will be as well. I think my visit there was kind of boring. A lot of people had really exciting times in Juneau, but those people paid for like excursions and stuff. And since when has the duck ever paid for anything? But at least I got to see it and wander around a little bit, and I had fun. I had fun anyway. I mean, I'm still getting a free, you have to think about it. When I go on these comped casino cruises, I'm not only getting, housing, but I'm also getting free food, and I get to travel. I get to stop and see these beautiful places. I love to travel, and so that's like an added little bonus. But then I went to dinner, and dinner was really great. I sat at one of those shared tables. I like to meet other travelers and hear about their adventures. Some of the other people are also on free casino trips, and we talk about our favorite games and how much they won. I always feel like no matter where I am, everyone talks about how they've won thousands and thousands of dollars at these casinos, and I'm always like, yeah. And they always expect me because I'm a YouTuber and I'm playing pretty much every day, that I would have stories of huge jackpots, but I think they're making it up. At least that's what I tell myself, because I never make that much money at all. Maybe a couple of, like the highest I've made this entire year was like 500 on Carnival Cruise Line on a Buffalo game. But as you saw today's Buffalo game, I made $2, and I was still happy with that. And so people ask me, "What did you make today?" I was like, "Oh, I made like $2 on Buffalo." Yeah, I'm a pretty serious gambler. Whatever. Clearly, I'm not. Clearly, I don't have as deep pockets, and I certainly do not really qualify as a high roller by any means. I'm definitely a low roller, but I'm still having fun. And anyway, so at dinner tonight I met some people, and we had a great time, and the food was great. I skipped lunch, so I was really hungry. They made these really great Alaskan kind of deviled eggs. They were really good. They were really good. They had some kind of crab meat or something on them. And then for the main dish, I had this beef stroganoff. It was really delicious too. Man, that was yummy. And finally rounded it off with this this berry sort of ice cream thing, and it was good. I'm not really a foodie, as you may be able to tell. I call food things, that sort of thing. But over time, I should learn, because I don't eat very well when on my normally nomadic lifestyle. I'll scrounge for food usually, but on these cruises I get introduced to really nice gourmet food, and I'm still trying to learn more about it. But yeah, it's been a great day. Let's look at the value I've earned today. I estimate it at $311.75. I estimate tonight on the cruise, the comp night plus food and also plus travel, at $308.29. That's because previously I did a comparable cruise, and this room would have cost $1,079 times 2, because there's a 2-person minimum for each cabin, and then divided by 7 gives me the amount, the estimated value of what I'm getting per day here. And so that's how I figured that, adding in my Buffalo winnings and my YouTube earnings. Unfortunately, I can't also add any manufactured spend earnings from credit cards to charge gambling to the room because they cut me off for today anyway. So the most I could bring in was $311.75, my estimate. And then of course I like to look at the whole year of earnings. I've been all over the place, lots of casinos, lots of hotels, cruises, all that. My estimate for the year of value that I have brought in is $8,840.54. Sounds pretty good to me. I'm having a great time. Tomorrow we're at sea again, but I'll be playing in the casino again and having more food and meeting new friends and looking out at the beautiful vistas. Maybe I'll see a whale or something. You never know. But whatever happens, I will keep sharing it with you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I will see you at the next video.